Everyone was around me. Conversations, laughter, noise everywhere. And somehow, I felt completely alone. Not because I was invisible, but because I wasn't really there. I smiled automatically. I nodded at the right moments. I laughed when everyone else did. But my mind was somewhere else. I was present in body, but not in myself. For a long time, I thought loneliness meant being by yourself, sitting alone, being forgotten. But I felt it most in crowded rooms, when I was surrounded by people, yet disconnected from who I was inside. I would listen just enough to respond. I would react without feeling. I would play the role that was expected of me, even when I didn't know how I felt anymore. I kept waiting for someone to notice that something was off, waiting for someone to ask if I was okay. But the truth is, I wasn't even noticing myself. I was always doing, always responding, always moving forward without checking in. And over time, that distance adds up. Loneliness like this doesn't come from being alone. It comes from being disconnected. Disconnected from your thoughts, from your feelings, from your own presence. I started realizing a few things. First, loneliness in a crowd often means you've learned how to perform, but not how to pause. You learn how to smile, how to fit in, how to keep things light, but you forget how to sit with yourself quietly, without distraction, without needing to be someone for anyone else. Second, the more you ignore your inner world, the louder the emptiness becomes. When you don't listen to yourself, you start hoping others will. And that's a heavy thing to carry, expecting connection from the outside when you've lost it on the inside. And third, being present isn't about fixing anything. It's about allowing yourself to exist as you are, without judgment, not trying to improve the feeling, not trying to escape it, just acknowledging it. That night, I stopped trying to run from the feeling. I didn't distract myself. I didn't scroll. I didn't fill the silence. I just sat there, not to fix it, not to analyze it, just to let it exist. And something shifted. Not happiness, not relief, just honesty. I realized I wasn't broken. I wasn't failing at being human. I was just tired of being disconnected from myself for too long. Everyone was still around me after that. The world didn't suddenly change. The noise didn't disappear. But this time I was there too. Not performing, not pretending, just present. And if you've ever felt lonely in a room full of people, if you've ever felt disconnected even when you weren't alone, there's nothing wrong with you. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're human. And maybe this isn't a sign that something is missing in your life. Maybe it's a quiet invitation to come back to yourself,